There's nothing more tasty than a fresh spring snap pea. And according to legend, you should plant your snap peas on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Now, this may be true for some growing zones, but it's too early for some zones and it's too late for others. So if you plant too late, the heat's going to cut your crop short, and if you plant too early, the frost is going to kill your plants. So a better way to go about this is to find the correct time to plant your peas to give them the best chance for success. So today I would like to share with you when to plant your peas according to your planting zone, which is the best type of pea to grow, and my favorite variety to grow. So there's three types of peas. There are snap pea, snow pea, and shelling pea. So the snap pea is the kind that you will eat in the pods, and the shelling type is the one where you just eat the peas out of the pod. And the snow pea is a type that you eat the immature pod with the immature peas in it. So we're only going to focus on the snap pea in this video. Of the snap pea varieties, there are three. There's green, there's yellow, and there is purple. And these will be ready to harvest between 50 and 65 days. Now, snap peas come in a tall plant or a short plant. And the short one doesn't need trellising, but it does help. And the tall varieties do need trellising. Now, snap peas are cold tolerant and they can take a light frost. Therefore, you can plant them in the garden about 4 weeks ahead of your average last frost date. So if you don't know when your average last frost date is, just go ahead and do an internet search on the words average last frost date in your city and your state, and you're going to get a date. And then from this date, go ahead and count back 4 weeks and you can start your snap pea seeds. Now, peas like to grow in the cool of the spring, and you can plant a batch of peas every other week through the spring to have multiple crops. Now, peas will produce pods for about 4 weeks, and then the plants are done and they will soon die after that. So the best way to keep your family in snap peas is to plant a new crop every 2 weeks until the heat becomes too hot for the plants to grow. So peas, they don't like to be transplanted, so you want to direct sow them into the garden. So they'll usually germinate in 5 to 10 days. All right, here are the planting times for the different planting zones. So if you live in zones 9 and 10, you can plant your first crop of peas in October and grow them through the winter. So I would grow the shorter vine peas just in case you need to protect them from a storm. Now, you can plant a new crop every 2 weeks and grow them into the late spring. And then when the summer heat starts, the plants are going to die out from the heat. Now, if you're in zones 8, you can start your pea plants in February and plant a new crop every 2 weeks until it gets too hot. In zone 7, go ahead and start your peas in the garden around March 1st and plant a new crop every 2 weeks until it gets too hot. Zone 6, you can plant your first crop of peas around March 15th. So the zone 6 is the St. Patrick's Day zone for peas. And you can go ahead and plant a new crop every 2 weeks until the heat really kicks in. Now, zone 5, you can plant your first crop of peas around April 1st and then plant a new crop of peas every 2 weeks until it gets too hot. In zone 4, you can plant your first crop of peas around April 15th, and then you can plant a new crop of peas every 2 weeks until it gets too hot. And zones 3, you can plant your first crop of peas around May 1st, and you can plant a new crop of peas every 2 weeks. There's a chance that you can go all summer planting peas. Just depends on what your afternoon heat looks like. So before I get to my favorite varieties, if you're needing some fresh pea seeds or other garden vegetable seeds at a significant discount, you can find them on our website, thelivingfarm.org, and I'll put the link for the seeds in the description below so you can go there and find some. For my snap pea varieties, I like Sugar Ann the best. I will plant the first crop around April 1st because I'm in zone 5, and then I will plant a new crop every 2 weeks for about 4 times. And then it's going to get too hot. So Sugar Ann is a short variety, but I grow them on a trellis to keep them up out of the soil. Now, I'm going to freeze the extra snap peas to eat in the off season. So they are really a great pea to grow. You can have lots of peas off of these plants. Now, if you're wanting to learn more about growing peas and pea trellis systems, you can jump into our High Performance Garden Show. There's over 260 episodes for you to learn from. It's free, it's online, you can watch it anytime. And you can find it at thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show. If you want to learn more seed success secrets, you can find them on our Seed Success playlist, and you can find it right here.